Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Suit and Tie Rainbow Collection. This is probably one of my favorite collections to do, even if it's repeated and I do kind of like the same control colors every single time. I just like to compare them to each other and I always get really excited. Um, on these though, like pastel doesn't work as well, or like the white doesn't work as well, so they don't become particularly pastel-y. Um, but you know, it's still a suit and tie, it's still black and white, and it's still rainbow. No two tones this time, just one tone. Um, well, one color basically, apart from the black. So we start with magenta, which is the color number 6. It's on top of the head, obviously. That's region 1 for you who doesn't know, I was gonna say. For you who don't know, region 1 is where the color is. In this case, it's on top of the head, and then region 5 is where I put the other color, which is obviously the wings. And this one is number 6, not 7. Number 6, uh, magenta. We have black on the all the other regions are black. Um, so region 2 on the wings is black. For you who doesn't know, all regions but region 3 is used under this modus. Um, yeah, so that's magenta. This is 69, which is one of the deeper reds. Same, it's on top of the head in region 1. Region 5, we have black in region 2 on the wings. Rest of it is black again. Um, these look like identical, right? They're not. So we have red, like the color number 1, which is usually what I call neon red, on this one, on the right one. And this is the orange. You can kind of tell on top of the head, but on the wings, like on the membrane, who already has that like underlaying red color going on, it turns into pretty much that. They pretty much almost look identical. Uh, but one of them is the neon, like I said, I call it neon red, which is this one. And then with black on region 2 again. And then we have 75, which is just called orange. But as you can see, it looks very red. Then we have what yellow does, and yellow is horrible. Horrible. I can't even talk. It's horrible. It's hideous. It's ugly as fuck. I don't know. I shouldn't be cursing. Um, Obviously, you can tell that it's yellow on top of the head in this case as well, which is the region 1. But it's also in region 5, and look at this mess. I mean, that's more orange than the other orange is, but like, it's ugly. It's just not. Yeah, that's what yellow on the. Mm, that's what that turns into. Um, yeah. We all know I'm super disappointed in the yellow under this modus, and but that is color number 4, yellow, neon yellow, whatever. And then we have the neon green, which is color number 3, which you can obviously tell. This is pretty cool, I'd say. Looks good with the black as well. Majority of these looks good with black in region 2. It just makes them a little bit deeper. Um, or maybe not even deeper, like grungier looking. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, I touched my little scroll button on the mouse. Oops. Um, but yeah, it's not even that they become deeper, they become a little bit grungier. I'd say. And then we have turquoise. Let's see here. Man, I'm touching buttons I shouldn't be touching. Which is the color number 59. Uh, which is this one. Also very pretty. And then we have Mr. Cyan over here, very spiffy looking, purdy, which is color number 5. Oh, come on. Which always looks delicious. The black looks very nice on these as well, I think, in region 2. Then we have the neon blue, which is color number 2, which I also think works really good with the black. This get me this sort of stuff gets me excited. Okay, well, not excited that way, but like excited, happy in the game. Oh my, this is a mess. And then we have, I believe, 211. It's the purple that I chose. Um, Super pretty. I'm not sure as to which colors. I think the lower end of the colors, all of these, apart from maybe the purple, is from the original game. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. Then we have the same purple, but in this case, suit and tie. Obviously, this is the white version. As you can see, the white on the fur isn't really white either. It has like this gray cast sort of thing. But this is the same 211 color purple. And then we have white in the second region this time. Uh, and now you can really see the underlaying, like red, how that turns into pink. And then we have obviously the purple on top of the head, which kind of gets a little bit muted. So it kind of gets a little bit pastely, but not to the same amount where it is if you put it on a shadow mane. So this is purple with white at the wingtips. You can see the little dimples. Um, then we have number 2 blue, neon blue, because it's definitely neon blue, with the white tips, and then neon blue on the top of the head. Rest of these are number 36 white, which is the albino white. That's basically what the rest of the Desmodus is. And then we have number 5, which is the cyan. I think the cyan actually looks pretty good with region 2 being white, because it becomes this kind of like pinky red sort of thing, which looks really nice. So I actually don't mind the wings on this one. I think it's very nice. As well as on this one as well, which is the 59 turquoise, light turquoise, or the lightest turquoise. I think it looks really nice on this one too. Those looks, I think, splendid. Um, it also looks pretty good with the neon green, which is color number 3. I think as well as like 84, like the mint green would look fine, like perfectly fine with it as well. The greens and blues seem to look pretty nice actually with 36 as the second color, even if it turns into this pink red thing and not actually white. And then we have the disappointing yellow again, which is the color number 4. Yeah. I mean, it's not any prettier on this one. And it's almost more orange than anything. Oh, I don't know. It's horrible. I really don't like it. We're just gonna skip you, okay? I'm sorry, mister. Let's move on. And then we have orange, the 75 color, which looks like the red. You can obviously, like I said, tell on the top of the head, the region 1 actually is whatever color that's on here. So this is 75 orange. I believe that it's actually gold. Uh, but like I said, like on the other one as well, like the wings look very red, even if it's orange. And then obviously on this one you have the region 2 being color 36 albino white. So it's kind of like a pinky red. Then we have the neon red, which is color number 1. Um, yeah, they get kind of, like I said, muted on top of the head, the colors, but it's not pastely or nice the same way it is on Shadowmane. It just works really well on the Shadowmane. And then we have that 69 color, which I believe is called dark magenta, if I remember right. Or if it's deep magenta, deep or dark magenta. Um, really love this color. As you can see, this one is really deep red usually, but here, because of the white, it's very light on top of the head. Um, these wings mesh pretty good as well. It's like a muted, it looks like kind of like a muted version of the other one. Uh, you can kind of see the little dimples as well. Um, yeah, there's not much to say about that. And then last one is the magenta, color number 6. Um, yeah, let's check the wings on this one. Obviously, region 2 is the albino white 36 again. But as you can see, it is this reddy pink, which also meshes really well with the pink. So I think it looks the best with the blue and the greens because you actually get some contrast there. It doesn't look too bad with the purple, I think, but I prefer it when it's more contrast than that. And that's been all of them. That's the suit and tie collection. The rainbow edition. Well, no. It's the suit and tie rainbow Desmodus edition. Man, tongue twisters? Um, but yeah, that's all of them. All the blacks, all the whites. Obviously, this is the little control group that I usually make. Um, and yeah, stunning as always. Even if it doesn't translate as well as, like I said, the Shadow Main does, it's still pretty. That's been all from me today. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Would you rock a simple Desmodus like this? Is that something you'd be into? Or would you maybe take parts of this and incorporate it into whatever you have yourself? And I'll talk to you at a later date. Goodbye!